Welcome to Voodoo Whiskey Gaming, and today I'll be reviewing the 3 DLCs I currently have for Batman the Arkham Knight. First off is the Harley Quinn DLC, which is a prequel explaining how Harley Quinn broke into a police station where they were holding Poison Ivy in order to bring her to Gotham City. Now, the person giving Harley Quinn the orders is the Penguin, and honestly I thought that was the best part of it because she really hates working for him, so it's just kind of funny because she's really kind of a bitch to him. The DLC is basically a couple of battle arenas as well as a stealth area, but since it's Harley Quinn, she's not really stealthy. Her stealth takedowns are really quite loud, so I would have to take one guy out and then hide as quickly as I possibly could, but they were okay. Now, obviously, since it's Harley Quinn, she doesn't have the same gadgets as Batman, but she does have a few of her own, and she makes use of them in pretty interesting ways. She also has this berserk mode, basically, where she just goes and wrecks shit. So that's useful in the battle arenas. And then there's a small boss fight at the end, and you're done. And in reality, it was way too quick. It was a really short DLC. I was honestly disappointed because Harley Quinn is one of my favorite villains, so I really would have liked to have played much longer as her. But since I got this DLC for free with pre-ordering, wasn't that big of a deal, but I do wish it was much longer, because it was way too short. Then I played the Redhood DLC, which I honestly have to say I have no idea where it's supposed to fit in the Arkham timeline. It has a pretty similar story to the Under the Red Hood movie. The Red Hood is basically trying to push Black Mask out of Gotham. And it's a lot like the Harley Quinn DLC. You know, the Red Hood's got his own gadgets, and he does have 2 guns, and that's pretty awesome because it's totally Red Hood style. You also do basically the same thing with the whole stealth section as well as the combat section, and that's about it. There's also a boss fight at the end, but like I said, it's not long. That's my problem with these 2 DLCs, the Harley Quinn and Red Hood ones, is they're really short, and I find that really disappointing because Harley Quinn and Red Hood are 2 of my favorite DC characters, so I would have really liked much longer DLC. And the Red Hood is not afraid to drop bodies, because, well, I mean, he's the Red Hood. That's kind of what he does. Lastly, I played the Batgirl DLC, and it happens well before Arkham City, I would guess, because the Joker is still alive. Not that that's a huge spoiler right now, so don't go crying spoiler. And I only say it's not a spoiler because Arkham City came out quite a while ago, as well as the fact that Arkham Knight, one of the trailers, showed the Joker's body being cremated. So, not a spoiler on that one. Basically, Commissioner Gordon has been kidnapped, and the Joker says he will kill him unless the Batgirl comes to rescue him without the help of Batman. Now, Robin does show up to help her, which, you know, Joker didn't say that wasn't okay. Now, a few of the Joker's lines honestly kind of remind me of his goal from the Death of the Family story arc in the comics. He's trying to kill Batgirl and Robin and leave Batman on his own, so it goes back to the way it was. Just like Harley Quinn and Red Hood, Batgirl does not have the same gadgets. She does have some of Batman's gadgets, but not all of his gadgets. Batgirl has the hacking device, and I found that the screen is much clearer, but it still annoys me that both the thumbsticks don't vibrate like they used to in the older Arkham games. It was one of my complaints with Arkham Knight, and it remains a complaint. Since Robin is there during the combat arena sections, you can do the dual team takedowns, which it's nice, but it's not entirely necessary, I would say. Overall, the Batgirl DLC doesn't do anything poorly, but it doesn't do anything new and amazing, and doesn't really add that much to the game. And my biggest complaint with all of these is that they're short. They're really short. And that bothers me a bit. I mean, admittedly, it's not as bad with the Red Hood and Harley Quinn DLC, as I didn't have to pay for either of them. But I do have the season pass. I had to pay for that. And starting off, I'm disappointed by the Batgirl DLC. I really hope the next DLCs that they release are longer, because otherwise I just don't know that it was really worth it. I can't say for sure if the season pass is worth it yet, but I'm kind of worried. They were fun to play. I just hope that they release a longer, like, Harley Quinn one as well as a Red Hood one, but I don't know. So in the comments below, let me know which of the 3 DLC characters is your favorite. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button, and if you like what I'm doing in general, subscribe. Have a good one.